All right, guys. So this one is going to be opposites versus similarities relationships. I did this a while back, but I wanted to do it again. Uh, so let's go into similarities first. In math, they say that sometimes a negative times a negative equals a positive, which means that it's okay to have similarities with that significant other. However, my friends made an interesting take about this. If you start dating someone that has similarities with you, you're basically dating yourself in that regard. Eventually, the things that you do with your friends are no longer yours, and everything else is just kind of together and not apart, and no longer yourself. You're kind of no longer unique. Sometimes it's better to be different from each other. Um, Situations of this or examples are how Harry and Ginny worked really well together because they had past trauma of Voldemort possessing them, but also they liked the same things, such as Quidditch, magic, and everything else in between. One that for me that didn't work well is Peyton and Lucas from One Tree Hill because it just seemed that it was too much um, of a depressed relationship for me, where it was like the tortured artist and the tortured athlete being both brooding type people. This is kind of like a depressed relationship, regardless of how happy they looked in it. Looking outside in, it looked like a terrible relationship. And no, I'm not going to be like Team Bruckus or anything. I'm just assessing what I saw from a similarity aspect. It just didn't work for me in this similarity context, so I guess it depends on how the relationship works and how things don't work for people. Uh, so this is part one, and then we're going to move into opposites and hopefully talk about all of that. But ultimately, yeah, I think that it's okay to have similarities with that person. Do you like football? Yeah, I'll watch football. Do you like this? Do you like that? Yeah, I think it's totally okay. But there are times where maybe some things just need to be your own entity, playing video games with your friends and not having it to be your girlfriend or your boyfriend or whoever, or your significant other in that regard. I just don't think that it always has to be, togetherness all the time and stuff. Sometimes you need to escape from them or just to escape to be with your friends and your family and everything. They don't always have to be around to be there with you. But yeah, this is first similarities, and then we'll move into opposites. But this is part one. Let me know your thoughts, guys, this so far. Hit that like button, smash that subscribe button.